Mates, it's me, Lumity. Right now, building the storage system. Well, it's not a system, it's just a storage room. Right now, the class is about to start, so I might run out. I don't really have a time to go. Just life. Well, so basically, the design of the storage room is gonna be the same hallways with this glowstone. I just added this thing, and then I'll try to design the storage room differently for every other room. I have planned already. So when I try to drill to build the hallway around for the storage rooms, I found this cave, and I know there's a ravine somewhere, and well, I found it. I've been here and I died there once, and there's a lot of mobs here. And here is me trying to get a disc. Unfortunately, it's not really easy. I just caused two skeletons to fight, and the creeper is just standing right there. It's pretty dangerous to go down, and I don't want to die again here. And then I tried to do it again. It's so hard to position. Unfortunately, the creeper just seemingly, and there's the creeper, and it's blown up. That's it. Well, at least I tried. So I decided to do same exact design. Glowstone, sandstone, deep slate stairs, polished ones of course, with acacia wood, and I'm trying to cover this thing up. This is going to be annoying, but I might try to just block it off and hoping no one will notice it. And also the ones without those glowstone, deep slate and sandstone are the empty parts, which I'm going to drill it around and build the storage rooms. This is just gonna be the same other design for the other four directions in this space, for our farms and miscellaneous stuff. Pretty sure once all done, I think I'm gonna be happy with the base. It's mega. It's just not obviously mega. And then after all covering all this up, I might gonna put jungle stairs. The same exact thing I'm gonna use. One thing of it, I don't even know if there's other cave systems that I just don't even know. Like, if I accidentally rule a water aquifer, I guess I'm gonna have a hard time clearing the water without a sponge. And I haven't rated a monument. This is not gonna be a great task to do. So now I've started to hollow out the storage. I'm just gonna build one of those rooms right here, and not sure how big it was, but I'm trying to follow a grid system from the hallway, just 5 blocks, one just every 5 units. There should be 5 by 5. However, one of those lines are disconnected to each other, so 1 line, 3 line, 1 line, 3 line, or more like that. And if I just open up a cave, it's gonna be easy depending on what it is. If it's a water cave, well, good luck. I'm not gonna have a great time. And here I'm trying to figure out what should I design for these walls. And now I'm trying to put the guide mark just to know what I'm doing. It's quite complicated, honestly. Oh, as I continue trying to drill it, I already came up with design. This one's an old school. I use the smooth sandstone slabs and stack them on top of each other. They've done this way long time ago, like early Minecraft. This looks neat, especially if it's an underground structure. And in the meantime, I'm just going to drill around this. Fill this around with stone. Since I have a silk touch, it's just become it just drops stone. And because I have a stonemason on the village nearby, I'm going to trade them with those stuff. It's actually a good thing. Oh, and I found a cave. I've been there. Apparently it connects to the other tunnel, and now I know where it leads, but since it's a free space, it's gonna be an easy way to drill from like down top. So I just try to lay out some like blocks so just to know how far I should go. Look at this. I might need to line up though. Like once mob spawns right there, I think it's not gonna go well. Okay, and I'm just gonna continue just drilling the entire thing. So after this I can just put the design and hope it will look good. But to be honest, I don't care if it looks good as long as it has a design. I'll be fine. Oh, I'm almost done laying out what the storage, and I think that's pretty it. I've already laid out how big my storage room should be. And the storage I'm going to do is I'm going to use a lot of barrels. They're cheaper and it would use less wood. I will actually get one extra wood here. And here I'm trying to design the entire wall of the storage room. And it's going to be the same as the other side of the wall. And then I also try to fill in some gaps. That's a filler one. Try to place it with the actual block design. Not here. It's gonna be 3 blocks with like some of this smooth sandstone, and then in the center it would be a glowstone. Since I have a nether access already, I might gonna use a lot of glowstone here. And this is where I would put all the barrels. This is the line from here, and then I'm gonna prep all these sandstone, no, smooth stone slabs, and then put the glowstone. I'm gonna repeat this a few times right here, and once I fill it up, I'm gonna place the glowstone in the center. I might need a lot of this smooth stone. Also, I forgot to like, there's a gap right here that I don't need to see. I'm just gonna cover it up. The same thing goes right here, and then once we're done here, I think we're gonna put this line as a bunch of like barrels, and then once after that, just design the rest of the room, and we're all done for one of the rooms at least. Well, so I've crafted a lot of barrels. They're like the cheapest blocks, storage blocks, and I'm just gonna spam all of these ones, and then I'm going to do the other side. And there's a gap. I need to get rid of that one. So I just ship some stone from the other place. I'm gonna turn this part into another storage room, and this. And by the way, this storage room is going to be the organic blocks. Well, organic items at least. And here I'm going to like fuel the entire place with like barrels. Same thing. Pretty much like I'm on the roll here. And then after placing all the barrels here, I'm going to like design the floor and the top of the and the ceiling. It will be like a quick task only if I came up with a design. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it, but I'm just gonna like take care of it once I've placed all the barrels. So I've done the storage, and this is what the design I came up with. So on the outer rims are basically like some of those cobblestones, and then with like different kind of stone like deep slate, and then after that like there's like a glowstone ring, and then the block itself, what is made of. I'm gonna proceed to do the rest of the rooms. I'm done with the entire storage. Well, sort of, because I have 4 other rooms I haven't done, or 3. So here is basically the design. This is the top display area, and then the other one is like the top area. There's a gap right here. It's basically because there's a hidden cave system with water. And then there's the other ones. All these were just basically different stone design. This one's made of granite, and this one is made out of Iskal's favorite block, which is diorite. And I'm gonna assign each room with like different kinds of items. I'm going to continue drilling it here. So for the meantime, well, I'm gonna continue this later. So Aeolumity out.